Okay, I wanted to do a third video, talk a little bit about some other things with guitar playing. Um, I would get a tuner. This clip-on tuner, I think I bought it on Amazon or something. It's called Uber Tuner by Kliq, K-L-I-Q. I don't know whether you can see that or not. I like it. It works well on any guitar I clip on. You clip it on the headstock, you turn it on, you can tune your guitar. That way, if you're playing along with somebody on the internet, at least if you're in the right tuning, um, you at least will be able to figure out what key they're playing in. The other thing that I like to have is a capo. Now, this particular capo rests up here above the nut. This is the nut of the guitar. It rests up there and it really doesn't do anything until I decide I need it. Like if I know a song in the key of G and somebody says, I want to play it in the key of A, basically I'd set that capo right there on the right behind the second fret, as close as I can to get it to the second fret. And now my G is actually an A. So, and my C would be a D, and my D would be, I don't know what it is, D, E, be an E. So, having a capo like that available to change keys while you may know how to play the song in G, somebody wants to play an A, you just capo to the second fret, and now you can play an A. So with what you already know, so those are kind of handy. The pick I use these triangular shaped picks. I just happen to like those. I play a very, very heavy pick. I think this is a Primetone 1.4. That is a very, very stiff pick. It's got almost no flex in it. I've gotten used to that. That's what a lot of bluegrassers play. It gets the best tone out of your guitar and not having that plasticky slapping sound you get from a thin pick. So I would encourage you to use as thick a pick as you can use and with comfort. I prefer the triangular shaped ones. There's some of them that are a teardrop shape, like this one. This is a teardrop shape. This is also a Primetone 1.0. So that is much thinner than my triangular 1.4. So use whatever you want to use. But those are the things that I use. The strings, I like to play a medium string, medium gauge string. Sometimes for beginners, they would prefer a light string. It's less tension, a little easier on the fingers. And the other thing I'd make sure of is if people talk about the action of the guitar, what they're talking about is the distance it takes to push that string down at the 12th fret, where those two little dots are. That's your 12th fret. That action, my action actually on this guitar is a little high, but I like it high because I'm a heavy strummer. But if you get a guitar that's not set up correctly, and that is a big gap there to push down, your guitar will not intonate right. In other words, it won't sound right when you're playing up a little further, and it will be harder to play. So you kind of got to get that set up to your liking, and that's why some of these luthiers are really worth their weight in gold to get your guitar set up so when you play it, it plays the way you want it to play. That's the beauty of this guitar. It came from the acoustic shop in Springfield, Missouri, and right out of the box, it was just exactly the way I would like it. And since then, I suppose things change and move because the wood dries out, and I've taken quite a bit off of that white piece there that you're seeing. That's the saddle. I could take the strings loose and take that out and sand that down to get my action down here where I want it. And so there's things you can do yourself to adjust as the guitar settles in. So there's some of that. But I wanted to mention that the tuner is essential. I mean, you can get a tuner on your phone. I love my tuner on the phone for cases when I don't have one. But you pretty much have to be in a quiet room for that to work because it picks up all the background noise, to where this is working more on vibration of the guitar itself, and usually works pretty well. I've got some different ones. I have a rechargeable one. I think it was a Fender, and sometimes on some of my guitars they don't pick up the vibration as good as I'd like, and it's not as accurate as I'd like it to be. But yeah, a good tuner, a capo if you want to slide it up and play in different keys, settle in on a pick that you like, and make sure that your guitar is set up correctly, so you're not getting a lot of string buzz, or you can play up the neck without a lot of effort. So that's the extra piece I wanted to add. So good luck.